Let me just start with one character that is in your book that I think really kind of describes how important history has been completely erased. And it's the individual that you talk about in your book, Mum Bett. Can you explain who Mum Bett is?
Yes, gladly. Mum Bett was a slave in colonial Massachusetts in the home of a man named Colonel John Ashley. Mum Bett realized one day after the Revolution and after the Massachusetts State Constitution of 1780 had kicked in, that it contained language saying that all human beings are free and equal in the state of Massachusetts. And it also occurred to her that language had originally been drafted in her master's own house. She went and found a lawyer who had been there present and a participant in the drafting of that language. His name was Theodore Sedgwick, and she retained him. They brought suit in Massachusetts state court seeking a writ of replevin, which is a common law action whereby you can order the return of unlawfully possessed personal property. And she won her freedom, thereby opening the door for every slave in America to eventually become free. It would take decades, to be sure, for everyone else to become free. But Mum Bett won her freedom just by asserting her rights existing under Massachusetts state law after the Revolution. I think that's extraordinary, and I think it's odd that we don't know anything about her.
Isn't it interesting that I believe it was Massachusetts that actually was the state that declared the first slave, because a black man in the 1600s had an indentured servant, and he went to court and made the case. No, he's mine for life. He can't leave after this. He's mine for life, and won. And it's interesting to me. I think that, do you know, Mike? I think that happened in Massachusetts.
Yeah, that sounds right. I am not certain of it, but that sounds right to me. And that makes this ironic. But nonetheless, this story is interesting. It's significant. It's important. And yet most people in the United States have never heard of Mum Bett.